Sergio Roberto to make that slot his own, isn't it, with the departure of Dani Alves from the club, and Denis Suarez comes in as well, out of Turan in place of Neymar, who has obviously been involved in the... It doesn't it? Claudio Bravo with his kids and there with a few fans. This is how Betis will line up. 3 at the back for Gus Poyet. I mean, what about him?
The next home game here. They play against Athletic Bilbao next week. Jordi Alba on the blind side, out of Turan. Barcelona are off to a flyer. They ease their way through the Real Betis defence. Same old Barca.
Well, it's the quickness in the way that they changed the point of attack. Long diagonal pass. What a Turan in smashing form. Enjoying his new role. He's the replacement at the moment for Neymar. Not playing in the midfield role that we saw him last season occupy for Barcelona. Getting himself into goal-scoring positions. Messi with a diagonal pass. An intelligent leave by Denis Suarez, because he knows that even the short time he's been at the club, Jordi Alba is going to be pushing on into that attacking position.
And that Ruben Castro will have first stabs, though Martin is with him. It's Castro. It's a wonderful strike. Old man Ruben Castro has done the damage. That's the first goal that Barcelona have conceded in competitive football in almost 13 hours.
You analyse this if you're Luis Enrique. How do you stop this? Maybe not give away the free kick. It was a 50-50 call. Once a set piece has been given, there's no way you can stop that. He's hit it with such power, accuracy. Does he get a touch to it? Ruben Castro took on the responsibility, the senior player, the goal scorer for Real Betis. And of course, it's no surprise to see him get the first goal for Betis this season. Maybe surprised in the context of this game. Betis are back on level terms.
I think Claudio Bravo will be disappointed. Suarez. Luis Suarez to Lionel Messi. Back to Messi. An appeal for handball. Messi doesn't wait to see what the referee gives as he rattles the shot against the bar. Now Sergio Roberto. There's a feeling that there's a second goal in the air here. Jordi Alba. Messi. A bit of freestyling from Jordi Alba. Here's Roberto. To Messi. Messi drives it in. Unstoppable. New season, first sighting of a La Liga goal for Lionel Messi.
I'm just going to praise the efforts of Real Betis in terms of how they've got out and they've closed down a considerable amount of shots at goal from Barcelona and got those blocks in, got out there quickly. But he just needs the slightest gap. Works it away onto his left foot. Little short touches. You see they drop off him. When they're aware the danger is there, they try to get out. But again, it's the power of the effort, but it's also the accuracy. He's not just hitting that and hoping. He's wrapping his foot around it, generating real power on the attempt, and at the same time just whipping it in towards that right-hand post of Antonio Eden, who's in a blink of an eye, it's gone past him before the goalkeeper almost reacts. A stunning strike from there.
Gets Messi. Sergio Roberto. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He took it literally in his stride, Luis Suarez. TMS. Turan, Messi, Suarez.
And let's not forget again the contribution of Sergio Roberto. Talking about getting used to playing in that right-back position. And maybe the right-back of Barcelona, wherever it is, Dani Alves, Sergio Roberto, Vidal, guilty on occasions, just hoisting the ball into the box. It requires patience because the movement is always going to be there. The sharpness is always going to be there with the attacking players of Barcelona. And certainly the ability and quality is always there. It just buys his time, rolls it back, cuts it back to Luis Suarez. Good pace on the cutback as well. If it's too hard, Suarez has to take a touch to control it. But Sergio Roberto just sets it up nicely. But in saying that, plenty of work to do, not just to hit the target, but to find the far post
really on the ropes here, Real Betis. Turan picks it up. Denis Suarez. Messi! Big save by Turan, but he can't keep it out. And Turan, by putting the ball in the goal, has the goal ruled out. Well, Adan only half kept it out. He may have spun in. Turan was taking out the insurance, but he was said to be he was lurking in an offside position.
Yep, just the wrong side of Bruno. Good save from Adan. Another example of the central position that Arda Turan is playing in.
Messi. Adan kicks it out again. Now Rakitic. There's a storm of chances for Barcelona.
Yep, it's an onslaught at the start of the second half, looking to really finish this game off quickly. And really take it beyond Real Betis. Messi with the attempt there, and another good save from Adan. He called into action 3 or 4 times already in the start of this second 45 minutes. Rakitic with the final attempt.
Messi. And the punch-struck Messi picking the pocket of the Betis defender, drawing them. He's like the Pied Piper. Denis Suarez. Acrobatic effort from the new boy.
The shot tally just keeps rising in the second half. This will be a worry for this point. Barcelona finding it so easy to create chances, get the ball into the final third. The pressure isn't as intense as it was in the first half from Real Betis. We're making life a lot more.
It's a rare chance for Mandy and Bruno and Pizzella to cross the halfway line. There'll be a long haul back for them here. Arda Turan waits it beautifully. Perfect for Messi. Busquets is in the attack. It's like an Olympic sprint final here. Who can keep up with Messi? Turan. Messi continues the run. They are tearing Real Betis apart. And this is a statement of intent. Day one of Barcelona are playing football with a huge smile on their face. A second for Suarez.
I'm right, that was a corner for Betis, wasn't it? Within 3 or 4 passes, it's a tap-in the 6-yard box for Luis Suarez. So the enthusiasm there from Sergio Busquets to break forward from a defensive position, just to add numbers, just to create confusion. There's Lionel Messi again, just stayed out. You can see Messi just drifting out, keeping out of the way of anything. Turan into Suarez, into Messi, and look at Busquets go. The intention of drawing away defenders, which is exactly what he does. It's Dani Ceballos who gets drawn across to Busquets. Leaves a little bit of space, Turan gets it, back into Messi. He's just running the show. And Suarez with a tuck in at the far post. Unselfish play for Messi. And they look like they're really enjoying themselves. The amount of players Betis do well to get back, but they still can't stop Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez combining.
They make it look so easy. We did note as well when the corner was being taken that the defence had been given permission to go forward. Messi's at it again. Blink and you miss a goal at the Camp Nou. Messi makes it 5 for Barcelona.
I'll tell you what, well, we watched a lot of football over the summer. From the end of last season, we've had European Championships. I watched the Copa America, watch everything that's on telly. And you just forget how good Barcelona are when they're in top form. And they're showing it today. Betis started the game off really well, got back in it on level terms. But since then, Barcelona have really kicked on into top gear. Messi and Suarez are goal hungry. And they give away possession here. Charlie Masunda under pressure. Busquets snapping away. Arda Turan picks the ball up and just slides it into Messi. And he does the rest. An unerring finish. Accurate, powerful again. And again, no chance for the Real Betis goalkeeper, Adan.
It's interesting as well because the 2 Lionel Messi goals have been fine individual goals. 22 shots to 2. 5 of them have counted as goals. Messi fighting for the ball. Munir puts it back to Messi. Big save from Adan. It is lightning quick football.
making his debut in this league. Someone's going to Antonio Adan, is it?
It's Suarez. It's a hat-trick. The top scorer in the top leagues in Europe last season has put down a marker for the rest of them. 6-1 Barcelona, half of the goals scored by Luis Suarez.
Let's get this right. Did Suarez he got 14 goals in the last 5 league games of last season to drag his team over the goal line. It's another 3 today. It's ridiculous statistics, but he is, as I say, one of the best, if not the best, out-and-out centre forward in world football. He's delivered since joining Barcelona, and he delivers on that set piece. He takes responsibility.
Loose ball. Well, they leave with a little souvenir at Real Betis. Second goal for Ruben Castro. At least he knows that he has a deadly striker on his hands. Gus Poyet, Castro's second of the game, somewhat spoiling the departing party for keeper Claudio Bravo.
It's typical Castro goal, isn't it? Yeah, sharply. Immaculate finish. Ooh, a sharpshooter in front of goal.
And a Turan. Messi has found space again. He's found Suarez. Rakitic. Messi scored 2 brilliant individual goals. Passes on to the new boy Digne. He brings a save out of Adan. He's got the message, hasn't he, Digne? You may not be a left back here. You're an extra attacking player.
That's the type of player he is, and that's exactly one of the reasons why that they've signed him. Very similar to Jordi Alba. Messi draws defenders.
Digne to Rakitic, and top save from Adan to keep the scoreline down. Well, for now, it's just 6 conceded.
Hasn't been at fault for any of the goals, has he?
Victory complete for Barcelona. The champions have set the standard in La Liga. Same old players doing the damage. Hat-trick for Suarez.